Hello, this is David Lucas, your learning engineer. I want to thank you for taking my course. We're winding down now. We only have one more module to go, but this particular module, module number 9, talks a little bit more about diversity and those with disabilities. So let's think for a moment what we've learned. You know, if you break a bone in the body, the arm or in the leg, where that bone fuses back becomes harder and stronger than any other part of your body, any other bone. Now, I don't want you to go break your bones to have stronger ones, but it is a fact that if you break your arm, where that mends, that bond becomes so much stronger, so much more powerful. And diversity in our culture tends to work that way. If we come together with many different kinds of peoples and backgrounds and ideas and heritage, we bring to the table so much more information, a collective information, if you will. And this diversity includes those with disabilities. People who operate out of wheelchairs see the world differently in a different perspective than those of us who walk around all the time. Those who do artwork with their mouth or feet tend to do that artwork in different ways in which those of us who have use of both arms and hands. And so I want you to think about how important it is for you to approach the world now from this idea that those with disabilities bring a diverse set of skills, a diverse set of knowledge, background, enthusiasm, and personalities to the workplace, to your shop, if you will, to your organization, and to your life. I'm hoping that as you've moved through this course, you've begun to realize that we have a responsibility to communicate with all people as much as possible. If we're going to go into other countries, it's important for us to learn some of the language, at least to be able to say please and thank you and so forth. Well, it's the same with those with disabilities. It's important for us to learn how to effectively communicate with them and help them to accentuate their capabilities as they move into the culture and into the workforce. I'm a Boy Scout leader, and I have a young man who has a psychological problem. He has a disability. And we love having him in the Boy Scout troop simply because he has such a great humor and looks at Boy Scouting, the process of scouting, much different than a person without a disability. And I'm reminded that the Boy Scout motto is do your best. Do your best. And maybe that ought to be our motto here in this course, that as we meet and correspond and communicate with people with disabilities and try to provide them an equitable playing field, an equitable table to work at, that we must do our best. And this young man does his best. And so he'll continue to move through the ranks of scouting because of that one special rule of scouting. That's all that's really required of him, is to do his best. The same with you. As you move through this class and as we now get ready to close it, I hope that not only in the course and the work that you've done your best, but you'll move out of this course and into life doing your best with those people with disabilities.